Raj Parveen, lecturer, Department of Biology, Milestone College, Uttara, Dhaka. I welcome you all in my online class. First of all, thanks to Almighty that I am still okay and carrying on my regular activities. I also hope all of you are well by the mercy of Almighty and carrying your regular studies, staying at home. Dear student, from our today's class, we will going to start a new chapter from our biology first part book. Before starting our today's class, I want to remind you that we are now going through a difficult time for which the world has come to a standstill. One microbe. Yes, dear students, one microbe, that is virus, is responsible for this. Name is Corona. Corona or COVID-19 killed millions of people worldwide from 2019 to till now. So, dear students, maybe you can figure out which chapter I talked about. Yes, the chapter is microorganism and today's topic is virus. This class will help you a lot to know about the virus. So let's start the class. The study related to virus is called virology. W.M. Stanley is called the father of virology. In this slide, you can see the scientist W.M. Stanley. Virus is a Latin word and the meaning is poison. Louis Pasteur was the first introducer of the word is virus. In this slide, you can see the scientist Louis Pasteur. In ancient time, there was a general concept that every disease was caused by some poison. So, the disease causing poisonous substances are called the virus. So, dear student, what is virus? Yes, I know all of you knew about the virus. Virus is an acellular submicroscopic biological particle which is an obligate parasite and reproduces only in a proper host cell. Viruses are submicroscopic entities which are 10 to 100 times smaller than the bacteria and easily pass through the bacteria-proof filters. Now we learn about the invention of virus. In 1883, Adolf Meyer gave the idea that tobacco leaf mosaic disease is caused by virus. In this slide, you can see the scientist Adolf Meyer. In 1892, Russian scientist Dmitry Ivanovsky studied the mosaic disease of tobacco and came to the conclusion that the causal organism of this disease is a separate entity which is smaller than the bacteria. In this slide, you can see the scientist Dmitry Ivanovsky. In 1935, W.M. Stanley isolated the purified causal organism of the disease and prepared crystals with it. For this work, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1946. Yes, dear students, in this slide you can see the scientist W.M. Stanley, who is also the father of virology. Thereafter, F.C. Bowden and N.W. Pyrie in 1937 described the chemical structure of the organism and said that virus has a simpler structure made up only of nucleic acid and protein. In 1984, scientist Gallo showed that the pathogen of AIDS is a virus. In 1901, scientist Walter Reed first invented the virus of human yellow fever disease. In 1989, scientist Hervé J. Alter first invented the silent killer of human disease, that is hepatitis C virus. Dear students, in this slide, you can see some virus picture. such as influenza, Ebola, coronavirus, rabies, bacteriophage, and adenovirus, etc. Now we learn about the characteristics of virus. Virus retains both the characteristics of living and non-living entities. At first we learn the non-living characteristics. Virus is a submicroscopic organic particle or acellular entity. They remain dormant outside the host cell. They can be crystallized. There is no metabolic enzyme in viral body. They are resistant to acid, base or salt. There is no growth of vegetative body of virus and they do not respond to any stimulus. Viral body only consists of nucleic acid core and protein capsid. They have no definite life period and stay in unchanged state for a very long period outside the living cell. Now we learn about the living characteristics of virus. Virus shows the characteristics of life only in specific host cell and lives as obligate parasite in the suitable host. They reproduce only in host cell. They are host specific and infect only specific hosts. Mutation occurs in viruses and new strains develop as a result of mutation. In some virus strains, genetic recombination takes place. Dear students, we have already learned about the characteristics of virus. Now, we learn some short questions from the virus topics. Emergent virus. Though the range of host is limited and specific, some viruses are able to infect animals other than their normal host. This type of viruses are known as emergent virus. Viroid. Viroid is a single-stranded RNA molecules consisting of several hundred nucleotides. Virion. Virion is a complete virus molecule which is infectious and consists of nucleic acid and capsid. Prion. Prions are infectious small proteins. Dear students, now we learn about the physical structure of virus. The structure of virus is full of variation in shape. However, each virus is mainly composed of two components, nucleic acid and capsid. At first, we learn the general structure. Capsid. At first, we learn about the capsid. Capsid. The protein coat of the virus is called capsid. This is the protein coat which is called capsid. Each capsid consists of some structural unit known as capsomere. Dear students, this is the capsomere. This is the some small unit. The shape of the viral capsid may differ on the basis of the arrangement of the capsomere of viral capsid. In some cases, lipid and carbohydrate may be present in addition to protect the capsid. This is the capsid. In some viruses, there may be present a second cover of lipid outside the capsid coat, which is known as envelope. This is the envelope. The structural unit of this envelope is known as peplomere. The outer surface of the envelope may be smooth or furnished with spike. In this figure, you can see this envelope furnished with spike. This is the spike. If virus with envelope, then it is called lipovirus. Example, HIV, vaccinia. And if virus without envelope, then it is called naked virus. Example is TMV or tobacco mosaic virus. Now we learn about the nucleic acid. The central part of the virus covered by the capsid is known as nucleic acid, which contains only one molecule's DNA or RNA. It's called the genome or hereditary materials of virus. Capsid protects the nucleic acid and may function as the antigen. Most of the plant viruses contains RNA at the core and the animal contains DNA as the core materials. Sometimes exceptions may be occurs in some viruses, one or more. Example is HIV corona. No virus contains both the nucleic acid at a time. Dear students, hope all of you understand the general structure of virus. Now we learn about the bacteriophage or titophage. Phage is a Greek word. Its meaning is eater or destroyer. Titophage virus infects E. coli bacteria and multiply there. New virus particles then come out from the host cell wall and the host cell is totally destroyed. As the virus destroyed the host bacteria after infection, they are called eater of bacteria or bacteriophage. Now we learn about the physical structure of titophage virus. Titophage is a tadpole shaped virus. Its body consists of a broad head and narrow tail. Dear students, I already told you that the titophage virus shape is tadpole shape. On the board you can see the titophage virus. This is the structure of a titophage virus. Now we learn the parts of a titophage virus. Titophage virus consists of two components, head and tail. At first we learn about the head. The head of a titophage virus is broad and a hexagonal shape. Its length is 93 to 100 nanometer and the breadth is 65 nanometer. And the wall of head is consist of proteinaceous capsid. This is the head of a titophage virus. DNA molecules remains coiled into the capsid, which weight is 50% of the total weight. This is the nucleic acid materials which is present in the center part of the capsid, and titophage virus contains DNA molecules. That means it's called a one kind of DNA virus. DNA consists of 60,000 nucleotides and it contains about 150 type of genes. Now we learn about the tail part of the titophage virus. On board in this figure you can see this portion is called tail. This tail is narrow, elongated, hollow cylinder attached below the head. It's a rigid structure and has a contractile covering coiled like spring. This is the tail portion. The tail is about 100 nanometer long and 25 nanometer diameter. At the joining region of the head and tail, a disc-like structure is present. It's called collar. This is called collar. There is a hexagonal base plate is present in the proximal end of the tail. This is called base plate. Dear students, you can see on the board, this is base plate. The base plate has 6 spikes on its under surface. Dear students, you can see in the figure that this is called spike and here 6 spikes, which helps to attach with the host of the surface. The base plate also consists with 6 tail fiber. Dear students, you can see this is the tail fiber. and its number is 6. This is tail fiber. This tail fiber also help to attachment with the host body. In T2 virus, capsid of the head, collar, and the total part of the tail are made of protein. Dear students, this is the physical structure of a T2 virus. You need to learn it and you need to draw in this proper way and must be labeling in the right side of the figure and must be mentioned the name of the figure. The teacher showed students a microorganism which lives as a complete parasite in both animal and plant cell in a microscope. A. What is virus? B. Why virus is called the link between living and non-living? C. Describe the physical structure of that organism as mentioned in the stem with figure. D. Analyze the importance of that microorganism as mentioned in the stem. Dear students, hope all of you understand and enjoyed a lot today's class. If you have any question, ask your subjective teacher. Thank you so much for being with me and for your attention.